3. Hi, my name is Dwayne S. Whitlock. I am the father of Wyatt Lee Whitlock, and I am here today to talk a little bit about jobs, resumes. I am the community bank president for A&B Bank. As my official title, this is my world, albeit very small, and a few things that I like to look for when I hire people. Aptitude to learn, follows directions, self-starters, takes initiative, wants to grow, is organized, and a solid work ethic. All those things are very important to us. Technology-based, we obviously need people that know how to run a computer, operate technology, Excel, Adobe, Microsoft Office. A lot of the different platforms that we have are based off of some of those things. So if you can learn how to do those, or you know how to do those, it gives you a leg up. First impressions are extremely important on any job interview. Walking into an office with confidence, looking somebody in the eye, shaking their hand, being attentive, listening, and showing that you want to be there, and then follow up. A lot of people do those things and then they don't follow up, and that is critical. So these are just a few of the things that I look for when we're entering the wonderful world of banking.
Jim Nelson here, one of the business owners from Nelson and Page Dental. I've been asked to talk a little bit about what I look for when I hire somebody. I think one of the most important things, many of the most important things, first off, first impressions are extremely important. And the way that you present yourself when you dress, when you have an interview, and the way that you present yourself with confidence. I also look at a nice resume and people who are creative with their resumes. We like to have people that are hardworking and willing to learn different things and can pick up different skills with a short amount of time. We use a lot of technology. Computer skills and keyboarding are important. We also look at people who are able to talk on the phone and interact with people easily. We like people that are honest, that are trustworthy, and will work even when, or look for things to do even when things might be a little bit slow, which doesn't happen very often. But some other skills, we appreciate people that understand math, understand some of the physics behind things, and can think forward, and not in a manner, thinking forward in a way such that you can anticipate the needs of other people without them asking.
Hi, I'm Kate Vale, the corporate recruiter here for Admiral Beverage Corporation. I am the first point of contact for applicants looking for a new job with Admiral. The first things I look for when I look at someone's resume is a clean layout, no spelling or grammatical errors, or any other type of inaccurate information on your resume. The first things I look for when I meet someone, the ability to introduce themselves well, shake someone's hand, make eye contact, and smile. That's always important to show that you are able to hold a conversation and be polite when you first meet somebody. That's what I look for when I'm interviewing applicants.
Hi, my name is Laura Newell. I'm the owner of Schweppe Supplies. I sell plants to garden centers. Even though I own my own business, I represent larger companies. In my resume, I had to prove that I have the knowledge and skills to sell their products. My situation is a little different. Every time that I go and visit a customer, I'm asking them to employ me by placing their order with me and not with someone else. So I have to be organized and very respectful of their time. I also have to have good listening skills and a lot of knowledge about all of the products that I'm selling. My customers also expect me to have a clean appearance. A firm handshake and eye contact are very important. You never want to act like you know it all, but instead be willing to ask questions and always learn new information. I use technology in my business every single day and in many different formats, from something as simple as email to web-based portal as well as accounting software, so I also do a lot of typing, a really important skill for you as you go forward. Good luck!
High school kids, my name is Mark Bennett. I'm owner of Orland House Club. I've been in business for over 20 years. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what you're covering in class with your resumes. Resumes are really important when I look at hiring people. I have them fill out an application, but I always require a resume with that. It gives me a chance to see much more than what the application tells. For me, first impressions are really big. They're probably number one on what I look for. I want them to be able to look me in the eye. I want them to be able to shake my hand. So first impressions are really important. Qualities I look for is I want them to be honest. I want them to be hardworking. I want them to be on time. Those are really important factors. So when you guys make your resume with those first impressions and those qualities, keep that in mind. And I wish you good luck. And thanks for taking the time to
I'm Danielle Earle, and I am the owner of Rocky Mountain Framing and Gallery here in Moreland. I'm really excited for you guys. This is a really great opportunity that you're being provided and really getting some great tools to help you start planning for your future. I've been in the custom framing business for a little over 12 years now, and I can honestly say I thoroughly still enjoy my job, which is something I hope all of you can say about your chosen profession someday. The custom framing business is a very unique business, and there's actually only about 8,000 of us in the U.S. at this time, which is quite the drop from the 28,000 that there were in the early 1990s. Just like in so many businesses, social skills are very important. Those skills may include communication, being respectful and responsible. It's important to be able to communicate well with the people that you're working with, and very, very important to be able to communicate well with our customers. Being respectful and being responsible are very important. Our customers come in with items very often that hold a lot of emotional value for them, items that just simply cannot be replaced. So we really need to be respectful and responsible of those items that they bring to us. That being said, we are human and we do make mistakes. So I would just ask for my employees to be honest. If there has been a mistake that's been made, just come to me and we'll come up with the best solution possible to make that right. I need my employees to be punctual. Please show up on time and show up with a good attitude. Attitude just goes so far in the workplace. Being able to have a good attitude with the people that you work with, and most importantly with our customers. We want them to come in and to feel welcome, which they are. So being able to have a good attitude is very, very important. Some other skills that are helpful to have in this business are a good grasp on math. We work with tape measures and adding fractions together on a daily basis. So just having those good math skills are very important. Also being able to be creative and have a sense of design is helpful. We work with customers on a daily basis and they're coming to us for our professional opinion on what colors and matting look best and complement their piece best, and what frame is going to complement their piece best. So having an eye for design is helpful. I work with several software programs in this business. I have a point of sale software which helps me come up with my pricing and then also my dimensions. I work with a design software program for my computerized mat cutter, and I work with another design program called Adobe Illustrator, and I use that to come up with designs for my custom glass etching. So having the ability to work with different software programs or to learn different software programs is important. So I'm really excited for you guys to get started on your resumes, and I look forward to the possibility of working with some of you someday. Thank you.
My name is Sarah Garcia. I work for a program called Youth Alternatives. We have worked with kids who have gotten in trouble. We also work to find new ways and ideas to keep kids out of trouble. We work with kids, we work with parents, schools, community members, all kinds of different people. What I look for in someone who is applying for a position in Youth Alternatives is someone who has had a high school education, then someone who has had a 4-year degree in a related field, so something in college that deals with youth, families, or something similar to those things. Teaching, anything like that, but you do have to have a college education to work in a position here. it's important that you get along with kids, that you like kids, that you try all kinds of different methods in working with kids. It's also important, there are only 2 people in this office. One person deals mainly with the grants, the other person deals mainly with the kids. So it's important that you're self-motivated, because your bosses are usually not in the building with you, but they are in a different space or a different town. So it's important that you're able to communicate with them, and that you're able to communicate with other people, and that you can get things done without somebody standing over you. Another thing is that we are funded by grants and donations. So it's important for not only the person that works with the kids, but the grant manager to have grant writing experience or some knowledge of grants. Grants, you can learn it, but they do take a lot of work. They require someone to follow directions, time management because you have to meet specific deadlines, math skills because you have to deal with budgets and a whole bunch of different budgets. So not only the budgets dealing with your particular program, but how to work those into another program. Also, it requires a lot of writing, so it's important for you to have writing skills. And then organization. It's important to know how to organize things, where things are, who to contact. So those are the main things that we're looking for. Another thing that's important for working with kids, whether it be teaching or a social services field, is that you have a clean background. So we would do a background check on you, and you'd have to not have any charges against you in order to work in this field. And other than that, I mean, those are just a few things that we are looking for.